Harris Creek Elementary School. My name is Tracy Sanchez and I'm the principal of this amazing school. I'm really excited to give you a tour of the inside and all around our campus. And we welcome visitors to our campus. Right now we're going to have to limit our visitors, but when you do come to our campus, you're going to come on over here and you are going to ring the doorbell and face the camera that's right here.
Can I help you?
Yes, I am here to check my child out for a dentist appointment.
All right, come on in. We'll buzz you in.
Thank you. When you hear the door click and you hear that, then you can come on in. And you're gonna come in the building and you will go straight to the front office, which is located right here on your right. All right, so I'm gonna tell you a little bit about this area right here. Over here we have our front office, and that is where I am in my office, and then we have our two receptionists. We have our data manager, our lead secretary, and our assistant principal that are located in here. On this side of the hallway, we have our student services area, and there are offices for our nurse and our school social worker, our school psychologist. We have 2 full-time counselors, and we have 2 lead teachers that support the students and the teachers. Now we're going to take a little walk down the hall. This is our main hallway right here. And this hallway is our kindergarten and first grade hallway, as well as our computer lab is located down here. Now, when the students are exiting, the kindergarten and first grade students are exiting to go to the bus, they're gonna come out of their classrooms right here with a staff member that's gonna be walking them down, and they are gonna walk and go out this entrance right here, out to the bus loop. So I am currently standing in a kindergarten classroom. We have our tables here and we have our chairs set up. In every one of our classrooms, we have a 70-inch screen TV to make it easy for the students to see what the teacher is presenting. Over here in our classrooms as well, we have cubbies, so all students will have their own individual cubby with their number on it. Like I said before, in our kindergarten and first grade classrooms, every one of the rooms has a bathroom inside of the room, so the bathroom is just right here. Now I'll give you a quick glimpse about how we soar in the classroom on staying safe, on task, accountable, and respectful. And now we are going to take a look at what is in our main hallway. Right here we have our 2 ECS classrooms, and just keep in mind that we just had our floors remodeled, so we are in the process of getting our rooms set up. When we get those rooms set up, we will certainly take better video so you can see into the classrooms prior to your first time here. All right, and now we're in the media center. We have thousands and thousands of books for the children to check out. Mrs. Bonham is a great media coordinator, and she's going to work with your children to make sure that they are checking out books on their reading level. All right, so now we are going to keep walking down our main hallway. All right, and here we have a beautiful poster of our Read Across America week of all of our wonderful students and the books that we celebrated. All right, now here we have our multi-purpose room. This is going to be our gymnasium. Right, and now we're standing in the gymnasium, and our PE teacher is Coach Blishak, and he will keep your children busy in here with lots of exciting games that they already know about and games that he's created. So they're going to come home with lots of new excitement for PE and learn how to play a lot of different cooperative games. All right. We're going to take a look into our cafeteria. We don't yet have our tables set up because, just like I said, our floors were just redone. However, we're going to step in here to our cafeteria and look around. It is a nice, large cafeteria. Over here, we will have our serving station for the students to come in and get their lunches if that's the way that we're going to go this year. We're still waiting a little bit more on some information on whether the students are going to actually come into the cafeteria at social distance while they're eating lunch, or if we are going to be taking the food to the classrooms for them to be eating. But we typically have lots of tables set up in here, and we'll create a way if they are coming in here that they can social distance for their lunch. All right, at Harris Creek Elementary, we are the Harris Creek Eagles, so we soar everywhere we go. And so S is for being safe, O is on task, A is accountable, and R is respectful. So the students are going to hear how to soar everywhere throughout the school. They're going to how to soar in the hallway. Here's an example. They're going to know how to soar in their classrooms, in the cafeteria, in assemblies, at recess, everywhere they go. We're going to teach the children how to soar. This is part of PBIS, Positive Behavior Intervention Support. And it's all about teaching the students how to do the right thing. And we're going to prevent behaviors as opposed to react to behaviors. So we're going to teach them how to do the right thing. And if they somehow forget how to do the right thing, that's okay. We're going to keep reminding them and work with them to make sure that they learn the rules of the school. And we have group bathrooms. And I did forget to mention that in every kindergarten and first grade classroom, there is a bathroom inside of the classroom. On the left, we have our art room. Can you guess where we are now? This is our art room. Our art teacher, Mrs. DeMartz. She will be teaching your children all about different forms of art, about drawing and painting and building with clay and doing different center activities that are student choice driven. So as you can see, our art room is full of materials, and the children have the opportunity to learn a lot of different variety of art. And a lot of times, Miss DeMartz does a great job of incorporating what your children are learning in the classroom into their artwork. And just beyond the art room is our music room. All right, and here we are in the music room, where your children are going to learn how to read music, and they are going to learn about all different types of music throughout the world. We do have a class set of ukuleles that your children will eventually at some point learn how to play. We have multiple other instruments back here that we're able to incorporate into our lessons. And our fabulous music teacher, Miss Holt, just joined us last school year, but she sure is doing an amazing job, and your kids will absolutely love her. All right, at this point, we are going to take a brief little look down this hallway, and this is our 4th and 5th grade hallway. And now we are in one of our upper grade classrooms. This one happens to be a 5th grade classroom. As you can see, we have lots of desks in here, and there's a good amount of space in here that we can get these desks spread out to give the students their 6 feet of distance between one another. And in these classrooms, very much all of our rooms are set up the same. We have our large TVs, we have our desks, and we have carts. And then over here we have our individual cubbies, and you can see there is a wealth of books in here as well for our children to choose to read. All right, now we are in probably the most exciting space in this school. This is our STEM lab, and all of our students come through our STEM lab as a specials rotation. Mrs. Robertson, our STEM teacher, is very creative, and she keeps these students engaged in learning all kinds of things about science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. I'm going to show you a few of the really cool things that we have in here. Right over here, we have a green screen, and here with our green screen, we get to record videos, take pictures, and make it look like we are somewhere else in the world. Over here, we have, this is just one of our 3 3D printers. So the boys and girls will get to learn how to create things in 3D. And I just want to say another plug on Miss Robertson during this COVID close. She actually was creating ear savers and giving to local first responders to help them that would go across back here so they could loop it to their masks. So lots of really techie things going on in here. Here we have our AR sandbox, and this is something that we use to help with learning about landforms. And here we also have a 70-inch TV. All right, and just an example that I see here. Look at this. How much fun is this? Kids get to create. It has kids creating all kinds of things when they're talking about gravity, and they're talking about force and motion. And now I just lost one of the wheels, but I'm gonna put that back on, and look at this. Whee! And they get to see how far it goes. So many exciting things to do in this room. I know that your children are gonna love it in here. And outside this door, we have our modulars. We have our 6 modulars. Now, so where do our 2nd and 3rd graders go? They get to be upstairs. So we are going to walk up the stairway. These are the stairs that the boys and girls will use when they come into the school and move up and down the hallway. And then upstairs here we have it, the 2nd and 3rd grade hallway. And we have 6 modular buildings. The students will enter and exit through this door right here. And the modular buildings are right here. And that very last one at the end is 5, and behind it, you can't see it right now, but there is a 6th building right back behind there. Okay, we are now out at our recess areas. We have multiple recess areas that we spread our children out by class. This will allow them to have some air and move around and practice some social distancing while we're outside. All right, over here we have one playground. Then we have the backfield that children will play on. They can play soccer, football, run around. We have a track back here. We have the blacktop area for some basketball, foursquare. And then over here we have what we call our courtyard. And so we do have a play area in our courtyard. And way back in the corner, we do have our preschool playground as well. That is fenced in. And so out here, this is where the children will get dropped off at the bus. This is what we call the bus loop. The buses are going to pull right up along here, and we're going to have staff out here. We will be checking temperatures as the students are getting off the bus to make sure that everyone is safe to come into the building. And so the students will get off of the buses right out here, and then they are going to enter into the school right here through our cafeteria doors. Now, we're going to show you the bus loop right here. Area is just for our buses and for our cabs that are bringing some of our students to school. This is not our carpool lane, and this is not where we beat the carpool lane to try to drop our children off either, because we need to make sure that everyone is safe. Thank you for coming along on our school tour. I hope that you now have a better idea of how amazing our school campus is. We cannot wait to get your children in here and to start our new school year. Goodbye for now.